right, ladies and gentlemen, so a couple things I wanted to go over and mention just about solving equations with variables on both sides, because I am seeing some struggles there based on your work. And so the first thing I wanted to mention here is just about if you have variables on both sides, how to deal with that. All right. Obviously, we want to simplify this side first, and then this side. These two are both already simplified. If you cover up that, you got 13 minus 4x, can't combine those. And then when you cover up this, you got 1 minus x, can't combine those. But once you have everything simplified, so then you can start to get the x's by themselves on one side, the numbers by themselves on the other side. And what's cool is this is the nicest, like, how do I say this? The other equations, as they get more complicated, will simplify to something that looks like this. So if you can do this, the rest of it is just, taking care of simplifying. Once you're done simplifying each side, this is as simple as it'll look. All right, and so what I mean is we want to get the x's all on one side, numbers all on another, and it doesn't matter which side you go to. And honestly, as long as you do one of them, just the biggest thing is going to be taking care of negatives. For example, if I wanted to move all of the x's on this side, I'd add 4x. It's a negative 4x or minus. It cancels that, and then 13 equals 1, and then you're adding 4 to negative 1, so 4 minus 1 would be plus 3. And then subtracting 1 from both sides, so all of the variables that are on this side, you just have to do the opposite, and then all of the numbers are on the other side. And then it's a one-step equation. Divide by 3, x equals 1. So in the end, you just need to be able to do this to solve. Everything else is just combining like terms, like you've done in the past. So what I mean is something like, let's take a look at something like this. Take a look at something like that, right? So looks complex, a lot going on. But what's nice is you're just combining like terms until you get to an equation that looks like the last one. So what I mean is, let's just take it one piece at a time. This side, right? And whatever you have to do, if you need to rewrite it separately and really separate them so you know, okay, these are both two different sides. We're not going to be going back and forth on them until we get this side simplified and this side simplified. All right? You can see then just combine your like terms, just like we did last week. So negative 10 plus 4, that's negative 6, minus 5 would be negative 11. No other terms go with the x. This side is completely simplified. 7x minus 5, completely simplified. Now, look at how much simpler it is then to bring it back together. Now we have a variable and a number on each side. So let's get all the variables on one side, subtract x from both sides. So 6x minus 5. Add the 5 to both sides. And then kind of just come over here where you get negative 6 equals 6x and divide by 6. So again, it looks more complicated up at the top, but just take it one side at a time until you get to something that looks like this. And then from there, you're just dealing with a variable and a number on each side. So as long as you can do a variable and a number on each side and combine like terms, you can do both things. So I got one more example here. Let's do one with parentheses. So let's do all right, so this is gonna be a big one. don't know if you'll ever have to do something this big. No guarantees. Hopefully, I'll keep it as simple as I can based on the examples I have. All right, but again, a lot of stuff going on here. There's a bunch of terms on this side. There's some distribution probably with the parentheses, combining like terms. Take it one side at a time. Separate the sides as much as you can visually, right? And then that way you can do, okay, so 8x stays, distribute, plus 16x minus 12, combine your like terms, 16 plus 8 would be 24, right? If you take it one side at a time, it doesn't look so bad, right? You distribute and then you combine like terms and then you're good. Same thing here. Distribute on this side. All right, be careful. That -4 is outside of the parentheses, so you're not distributing to that. And then combine like terms, 24x. And then plus 16, so 16 minus 4 would be 12. All right, now, I'm not going to finish this problem because it's going to give us a result. Actually, no, I do want to finish this problem. This is something that we're going to talk about a little bit more tomorrow, but once you set these equal, and you go to subtract 24x from both sides, they disappear. That could happen. If that happens, this means no solution because they're not the same. If they were the same, it would be any number possible. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a good rest of your day.